that the couple was spotted in the Timmins area.
Makes its way moving east-northeast.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
How long is this? Roughly altogether, if we don't have any breaks, an hour 8. Because there is 6 videos dedicated to audio tapes, so yeah,
let's do it.
The sooner we get through these, the better. And most of these are just, they're not some sort of, fucking one story kind of thing. These are multiple.
It's a connecting branch of stories. I get.
Yeah, they're just kind of shit that they just come across. It's a specialty group that just collects all the weird shit that's been happening. Not of one thing, but multiple. Like, first off, Mr. Know-It-All's Game Show Spectacular.
I love him.
Woo!
Little Sisters Entertainment, what that's okay.
The story behind this one is basically a kid was watching this and
Looney Tune vibes.
What now?
Oh, I said this gives me Looney Tune vibes. Continue. Sorry.
Basically, this kid watched this. He this tape fucked him up, and I believe he died. That's the long and short of this, because each of these have a long-ass description. Well, let's see if we can play along with this, at least.
Try not to die along at home.
Follow the bouncing axe. I don't like there's a clown emoji staring at me.
Yeah, you're not gonna like how this is gonna progress. It's not gonna...
If there's just like fucking jumping-ass clowns, I am fucking bolting out of my room.
I think there was. I can't remember for the life of me, because I was skipping around
and...
this, and I was like,
omnivores?
it gets creepier.
Yes, there's carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores that eat both plants.
Next question. How many rings make up the symbol for the Olympic Games?
I believe it's 8. No.
It's 6, right?
No, it has to be 6. Yes, I thought it was 8. I don't know why I thought it was 8.
5.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. Give me my dumb ass.
In the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, who was the first to be ejected from the factory tour? Was it Violet?
For Augustus.
Oh, shit, you're quick.
I think, yeah, the fat kid.
I watch a lot of that.
All right, next
Also read the
question.
book.
Which of these countries is located closest to the equator?
I think Panama or Cuba.
We suck at geography. Yay!
What are the roots of the following equation? That.
Don't ask
What
me
the
that.
fuck? Obviously, it's
I
C.
hate math. I hate math.
It's C.
Cool. This is why we
It's A. Fuck.
My retarded ass. Okay, went dark. Please go back to the.
Round
Oh,
2.
wow, creep me out.
We're filling in the blank. Finish the following. The only thing we have to fear is what?
Fear itself.
Fear itself.
Our answer is...
Here are my choices, Mr. Clown.
Fear itself.
Please,
I always run but
have
never walk, murmur but never talk, have a mouth but never eat, and have a bed but never sleep. What am I?
Oh, what? Okay, the Riddler, chill.
A river.
Oh,
that makes
okay.
sense.
In order, name the first 3 letters of the Greek alphabet.
Fucking, I don't know.
Isn't it like alpha, beta, or something? I don't fucking
Alpha, beta.
Gamma.
Yeah, gamma.
Yeah, bro, it was close. I forgot gamma.
How are you feeling today?
Crippling depression.
Hey, this doesn't count because this is a person-to-person thing. Yeah, okay, well that's fair. ...
The creepy
Ellipses.
clown is staring
When you
at me.
disappoint your parents, what do they typically do to you?
I don't know.
There is... Ooh.
Turn back
Leave to
the
get
music
cigarettes
on.
and never come back? I don't know.
I'm getting creeped out, guys. Turn on the
Yep.
music.
I
I
I
understand.
understand.
He
The
winked.
clown is fucking creeping me the
He
fuck
winked.
out.
It's not gonna get any better, kitty. I'm gonna let you know right fucking now. So, here comes the lightning round. 3 seconds to answer. The front of a boat, the bike of a boat steers in the water.
I think it's the bow.
Router.
Oh, router, sorry.
The router. It's Wi-Fi router.
Rudder.
Water is composed of 2 blank atoms and an oxygen atom.
Ah. I think it's...
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Yo, I feel called out.
The American Revolution started in 1775 and ended in...
Not
1783.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. The act of eating one's own kind is called...
Cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. During the French Revolution, the device used to behead people was... Oh, never mind.
Guillotine.
How long can one survive without air? 3
Oh,
minutes.
However.
Shit. We're going weird.
Fight or flight. Children, clowns, neglected, damn it.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Okay, it's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Fucking, turn it down my volume if there's a goddamn scream.
Oh, there we go. We're done playing.
Oh, okay.
That was so anxiety-ridden. Holy shit.
The first one really knocked us out of the park. Holy shit.
Clowns. I hate clowns.
And it's over.
Thankfully, it is over.
Oh, I hate clowns. Fucking hate shit.
Who made this?
The
What the
next,
fuck?
Quarks and Rec, who we saw frequently in the premieres of Analog Archives and
You
Channel
did
7.
amazing, but I don't like
This is
clowns.
amazing.
Fuck.
Okay, but the next one does not have clowns. Thank God. The next one is called it's about the Pegasus Neuralink system. It
Okay.
just mysteriously disappeared after a big fuck up. I wonder why.
That's how I appeared.
Let's see. Restricted information regarding the upcoming Pegasus product release. Ooh. Any person?
Is this Microsoft Sam?
It's that voice from the Gumby movie, I swear
Hang on,
to
let me
God.
turn on the volume. What is it?
Partnership with Pegasus Innovations and legal
I know I
There
heard
is
it.
voice.
Yeah.
It's that 1980s, like, Speaking of
It's
1980s.
not Laconia, but it's like...
Pegasus. Tomorrow's technology today.
the Millennium Eye.
This is the Pegasus Neuralink 1.2 from 1996.
Where's 1.1?
The telecommunications field is evolving rapidly, with rising demand for personal telecommunication products in recent... Oh, fuck, this is too small. Let's see, simple converting traditional telephones into a more compact form with mobile phones. This wanted to completely revolutionize long-distance
communications. Yeah. Product. Science could possibly offer this is used through a technique called quantum telepathy.
This will cover the basic operating principles of this Neuralink. So basically, we're going to communicate with our minds.
It's about time.
Currently, let's see, electromagnetic waves. Use electromagnetic waves. It's transmitting. Let's talk about how bad sometimes it can get with mobile phones. Like, oh my god, the fucking storm just fucking knocked out my cellular phone.
Did that literally just happen?
I think. But then again, if you have satellite, weather can fuck up your signal, so. And it does happen. My fucking bootleg cable system relies on Dish Network.
Noise-free as well. Making the challenges.
Noise-free, but I like the hissing sounds.
Pegasus System Neuralink requires access to the user's brainwaves in order to... Wait, is this shit like mind-scrambling cell phones?
MK Ultra shit.
Oh. Well,
More like using brainwaves in order to call people, I think.
so it's like telepathy, but with telephones, right?
I believe so. Users should keep the following in mind to ensure safety while using this Neuralink. They should not use the Neuralink in any liquid environment. Risk of shock. Do not drop the Neuralink in any hard surfaces. Apparently there was something else too, but I'm gonna have to go through
charging.
it in the post.
Oh.
20% charge, disassembly
Well, looks like
repair,
we're
don't
gonna-
disassemble it.
Looks like
God,
this shit is
that
about
went by
brain
fast.
control. Oh dear.
Keep these words carefully, or they concern you and your future.
Oh fuck!
Your true purpose and potential have been obscured by the material world. Your senses cannot see beyond the here and now. And
At least this has voices, but it's not fucking making it better.
However, I am the light of enlightenment in the sea of ignorance, and seek to help you.
You're not Alex Jones, fuck off!
I'm setting fires everywhere! Your true calling requires you to connect to something higher than yourself.
Hey, mama.
The sacred gateway will allow you to receive the guidance you have been searching for.
Yes, God.
I will help realize your full potential and allow you to lead a fulfilling life. Remove the wool from your eyes and see for yourself what the world has hidden from you. Your true purpose and potential await you and you see out of harmony and prosperity. Until we next speak, may peace be upon you.
That was a
I
nice
can't-
hack.
That sounds like some Star Wars ass shit. Something.
Right, Heaven's Gate fucking bullshit.
Oh, Gonzo, can we return it to the video store?
Yeah, this is not for me. Our next one is recovered footage, an unusual emergency alert system from 1999 that happened during an episode of Arthur. So I'm probably, because PBS is very particular about Arthur and a lot of us stuff,
BitChute.
I'll just cover the video with something. Because you should just your concern is the ticker and the voices. That's it.
Just put a still image of like Arthur from the episode or something.
We'll see. If I have to
think
resort to
that'd
that.
Yeah.
We're watching KLSE TV, Grand Forks, Nebraska. Oh, wait. North Dakota. I'm fucking up my geology.
Walking down the street, everybody died to meet.
And look at that. There's a little fucking channel icon in the corner, too, just like in Surreal Broadcast.
Oh.
Wasn't this a real thing that happened or no?
No, none of these are real.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
This one especially, because the story behind it is there was no such storm that happened on this date.
I'll be real though, the inclusion of Arthur would have fooled me.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service in Grand Forks has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cass County in eastern North Dakota, Clay County in western Minnesota, until 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. At 8:51 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm located approximately 1 mile east of Wheatland,
wonder if
or
rapper-
north of
I wonder if
Castleton,
people were
moving
actually
east at
pissed off when
45 miles
Rapper
per hour.
came out as gay.
The storm will be near Mapleton at 9 p.m., West Fargo at 9:06 p.m., Fargo at 9:11 p.m., North
I
at
really don't care
9:13
if
p.m.
the rap man
Take
is
cover
gay.
now. Get to a basement, storm cellar, or other underground shelter immediately. Close and lock the entrance to the shelter. If you are unable to find an underground shelter, attempt to hide in a deep ditch, storm drain, or the site which is as minimally exposed to the sky as possible. If you are in a car, evacuate from the Fargo area immediately, heading either north or south as directed by law enforcement. Do not leave your shelter or return to the
Going
Fargo
north or
area
south
until
as
the warning
directed
is
by-
lifted. No shelter above ground can protect you from this storm, regardless of its construction. The Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cass and Clay counties effective until 8:30
No storm
a.m.
shelter
tomorrow.
above
Get to an
ground
underground
is
shelter or
safe.
evacuate now.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
And directions to cops to evacuate.
Contact. Hi.
Hi.
Bye. So, the only safety is below ground. That's kind of weird.
Or
Well, what if they're in an area where they can't go below ground?
Oh, they're fucked.
Oh, fuck.
If you're in the city, oh, fuck you.
Recover footage. Tau Omicron Z initiation tape. This was allegedly some sort of fraternity.
Oh.
Oof. Oh, there was something.
It gives me,
I feel like this is a terror
Freemason vibes.
Welcome, initiates. You're about to ready to become sisters of the oldest and most exclusive sorority in the history of the U.S. You must first complete the initiation we have stated to assure your full loyalty and dedication to your organization. This is
Let's
created to help
go.
you fulfill that. Follow the on-screen instructions. Thank you.
kind of excited. This looks dope.
Let's get enlightened.
You will first take the oath of initiation this time. Raise your right hand, palm outward, and recite the following aloud.
Alrighty.
I state your name.
I, Rick, take this oath of initiation to demonstrate my acceptance of honor for this ideal held by Sisterhood of Tau Omicron Z. And I demonstrate my acceptance of all the benefits and responsibilities associated with my membership of the Sisterhood. I pledge my full and unwavering support to my fellow sisters in their time of need, and to assist them with any and all activities undertaken by the Sisterhood for her own benefit. I pledge that my words and actions reflect positively on the Sisterhood, and that they help the Sisterhood obtain its goals and its vision. I pledge to consume the elixir of the Sisterhood, which will help demonstrate my loyalty and commitment to the mission of the Sisterhood, and to make my fellow sisters aware of this. Most importantly, I pledge my time and my resources to ensure the continued existence of the Sisterhood and ensure her customs and beliefs remain in practice for decades to come. In the name of the Eternal Sisterhood, I swear the above.
Watch, the fucking elixir is just probably some...
I'm about to drink this.
It's probably just some fucking... What was it? What's that fucking Boone Hill? Something like that? You'll now prepare the elixir of Sisterhood to complete the initiation process. On-screen instructions will assist you in performing it. You will consume this in the third part of the initiation proceedings. First, pour 4 milliliters of vodka into the glass.
Hell yeah, I'll drink it.
Okay, never mind. This ain't fucking a spritzer or fucking light wine. It's vodka. 140 milliliters of fruit punch into the glass represents the richness of Sisterhood.
Okay, making a mixed drink.
Then, 70 milliliters of ginger ale into the glass, representing the passion of the Sisterhood.
Alright.
This is one lit drink.
Poison.
Stir the contents until evenly mixed. It will represent the unification of the 3 virtues of Sisterhood. Remember, shaken, not stirred.
Thanks.
Although they say stir the contents, but I prefer it's shaken. Now, bow your head and speak the following aloud. Sister on high.
Sister on high.
Hi.
May the following actions be proof of our unwavering commitment to you and the Sisterhood.
Oh, bye.
Now,
Cut your hand with the... Okay.
Cut your hand with a knife. Put 3 drops of blood into it. This is the bond of Sisterhood. Have you noticed it's gotten a little darker in the background?
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh, fuck.
Now it's even darker.
3 drops of blood into your neighboring sister's glass will represent the blood bond you will share with your fellow sisters.
I really don't want to drink your blood, thanks.
Oh, it's starting to get a little bit more darker. Use the provided syringe, 5 milliliters of fluid from the vessel of life in the center of the table.
I'm not liking this initiation no more.
I liked it better when it was a mixed drink.
Yeah.
5 milliliters of the life essence will go into the glass, representing the eternity of the Sisterhood.
Oh.
It's red.
Life
Is this
essence.
for blood?
Allow the ingredients to settle. You will consume this mixture in a few moments.
I want out of this religious cult, thanks.
Got life essence and blood, ginger ale.
Vodka.
Consume it and watch the screen.
Oh.
God damn it, it went too fast. Obey our sister on high degrees. Through her, all our goals can be achieved. In the name of the Sisterhood, praise unto her. Oh!
Dead baby!
You're now an official member of the Tau Omicron Z National Sorority. If you have any questions, contact your chapter's High Priestess for more information.
Gonzo, I told you not to go to the video store and go into the random section.
The
I
random
swear,
section.
this is supposed to be fucking Fight Club.
I didn't ask for this. Go back and return.
No, instead it's shitty club soda.
The most fucked up fucking concoction there is.
Ugh.
Now for Madame Claire, the psychic savant.
Hey, kitty!
Oh my god, I hate this! For those that do not know that are watching the Analog Horror series, I am a active witch, and I also do tarot card readings. So, there you go.
This is gonna get fucking creepy, and you're not gonna like it.
Oh boy, let's use my tarot knowledge!
Again, Little Sisters Entertainment provided us this little
That logo's
tape.
sick.
No, I also do scrying and runes, but that's specific.
Little Sisters brought us the Mr. Know-It-All Games Show Spectacular.
Psych. Oh, is it a cartoon?
A little bit.
Oh.
Okay. Some Cuphead.
Hang on, what the fuck is going on with this thing? Hang on. I'm trying to get.
A crystal ball.
I'm mostly creeped out because this reminds me of like creepy Super Nintendo music.
Why, hello, dear.
Ah!
I am Madame
Hello.
Fair, and welcome to my tent of fortunes. I have had the pleasure of helping many of my clients see and make sense of their future, from everyday people like yourselves to the richest and most famous celebrities on Hollywood Boulevard. My
Wait, I'm gonna have to adjust my volume.
have helped make my tent of fortunes the most popular attraction.
I'll look at that. I'm gonna keep it at half volume, just in case.
And now that you're all here, you'll get to see my wondrous soothsaying abilities firsthand. Are you ready? Let's begin.
No.
Right away.
Can I get my money back?
First, let's look to the cosmos and see what the great celestial bodies above have to say. Indeed, they have been used in times long ago to predict what one's path in life would be, what the outcome of an upcoming battle would be, and even how the gods of ancient civilizations were feeling. Without further ado, let's take a look and see what the stars say about you.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh. Microscope shit.
Damn it.
Oh, these are astrology things like horoscope.
I wonder which one is gonna start fucking up.
It's gonna be your sign, Aquarius.
How'd you know Gonzo was Aquarius?
Why did you automatically assume it'll be my sign?
Because your sign has not shown up yet.
I'm good. My sign already showed up at the beginning.
Same, and my other one.
Oh, there I am, I guess.
Oh, yours is normal. Damn.
I thought it was that. Damn
All
it.
these are normal, by the way. I've been reading them.
Amazing, isn't it? But we're
Little bit.
only just beginning, my dearies. I'm also particularly fond of the tarot, since they're more
I am
Oh
very
my
unsettled by the.
If she whips out the tarot cards, I swear.
those who prefer seeing their
I'm already suspicious of the Pac-Man eyes. Like fucking
what
shit.
I will showcase next will help speak to those watching who are more grounded in the concrete than
Her
the
eyes make me
here.
want to slice the
Let's
pizza.
take a look, shall
God,
we?
you.
Oh lord.
Let's see this. Oh my god, tarot cards.
Here comes
Oh,
the
God.
tarot.
The
Oh
sun.
boy.
Kitty, is this true?
It depends, because I do tarot readings a lot different than other people. But, this is a traditional 3-card layout reading, and this is basically a past, present, future. So this tells you where you were, and where you're middle where you are, and then where you're going. So basically it's saying right now you're in a good place of fortune and kind of good energy will come. But with the tower, it's talking about destruction coming or new old foundations being removed for new ones to come through.
Oh.
Oh Jesus. I think we should be getting to the point to where something freaky is gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel like this next one's gonna be fucky.
My job is not yet complete, however, since I will now take this information that we've gathered about you.
And while I'm trying to take a look at my other computer, trying to get shit transferred.
This is always my favorite part. So be sure to hang on to your seats as we look into the crystal ball one last
Oh boy.
Let's do it.
Visions of the future.
Steel clouds will move over the...
Oh god.
What? Oh, okay.
Fight against
Jesus.
fruitless ideology. Holy... Rage in the motherland.
Okay.
Okay. War? Destruction?
Oh shit. These are going way too fast.
Was that Chernobyl? Oh my gosh.
I can't see her visions. What?
Oh,
Aliens,
fire,
government, what?
Wall, bird, code, river, volcano.
Is that a demonic baby?
All life on Earth perishes. Uh-oh.
I mean, at one point,
here.
we're all gonna die.
Oh Lord.
I don't like this. I don't fucking like this. I don't fucking like this.
Just a...
I'm turning it down so
10 more seconds left.
Does she just turn like creepy Pac-Man animatronic on us?
She turned
From
to a
the way it
creepypasta at
fucking
the end.
looks. Alright, now we're gonna be dedicating the next fucking 6 videos to the personal audio tapes of Tommy Parsons.
Okay, Tommy, Pickles, let's go. No, joking.
Oh, Jesus.
Audio horror. Alright.
Okay, come on.
I can dig it.
Alright, let's see how this works. I'm excited.
Decent level.
I will say, I do like the fact how they mesh not only like VHS or analog stuff, but I like how they take 1920s style rubber hose 30s and mix it together. I think it's a really beautiful blend.
People don't really do that all the time.
I think that's nice.
So we have tapes of a guy who went through the Appalachian Mountains and just disappeared. There are 6 of them.
Well, how they find the tapes if he disappeared?
The story goes that hikers along the trail had started finding these.
Yeah, I feel like the tapes.
Alright, is this thing actually on? Because I can't see if... Oh, there it is. Hello, my name is Tommy Parsons, and I just got started on a 4-day backpacking trip on the Pinewood Trail to help me process and work through some things before heading out to college in the fall. I'm recording this because I wanted to have something to help me remember the experiences I'll have on this trip and allow me to vent about some things if need be. I set out on the Pinewood Trail from the Sycamore Knob Trailhead roughly 10 minutes ago now. And I plan to finish my trip in Dearhorn City, where my folks will pick me up around the Dearhorn Community Park the trail runs through. I'll make a new entry anytime I have some thoughts to share or to document anything interesting that happens. Until then, I'll leave this here for now.
Okay.
Back again. Not much has happened since the last entry I made half an hour ago. To be honest, the forest is as thick as ever, and the trail has gotten slightly steeper since then. I'm looking forward to the nicer views and such further on down, however. There's quite a few other people out hiking on the trail as I speak. It's a wonderful morning out, and the forecast says it's going to get quite warm in the afternoon. So I don't blame them for wanting to get out earlier rather than later. Although I like to be by myself when walking in nature normally, it's nice to know other people like to be out here and getting away from the monotony of life and taking in fresh air. Wish there were more people like that out there, you know? Anyway, got to leave this here for now. Got a particularly steep part of the trail coming up. Almost a climb, really. And don't want to be recording during that time, lest I drop this recorder on a rock and bust the thing. We'll ship back in here soon.
He sounds like a really sweet Bob Ross type of guy.
It's about 1 p.m. now, and I stopped for lunch near a small pond off to the side of the trail. Figured I would make an entry while I eat and relax a spell before heading back into the trail. By my measure, I am currently on pace to arrive in Dearhorn City on the 25th, since the nearby pond was on the trail map that I used to plan this trip, and thought I would arrive here in the early afternoon. Given its distance from Sycamore Knob and my usual walking place, honestly, if this entire trail was as smooth as what I've been on thus far, I'll probably get to Dearhorn City on the 24th. But the rougher parts of it will add more time to the whole thing.
Yeah, I imagine being on foot and going through rough terrain like that. I imagine it'll be a little bit difficult.
For instance, I've been watching a flock of nearby geese, and it's really cool to see how structured and organized they actually are. They always have 2 geese stand on watch for any threats that may come for them. I've seen how they can go after people that would wander too close, and it's pretty terrifying, I have to admit. Anyway, I'm going to finish up lunch and rest up for a few minutes before I head back out. I'll leave this entry here, but we'll be sure to update things when something interesting happens.
So far, everything's looking
Fairly
normal.
quick entry here, but I want to make note of a somewhat nice view I had encountered.
The only reason why this is 6 parts is just to drag out the
view of the
suspense.
river that was running by the trail with
Marble
mountains off in
Hornets
the
did the same.
distance. Also identify what might be overlooked peak in the far distance. I'll be passing through on the descent down into Deerhorde City. You can actually get a very clear view of the city right before you descend down into it. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I'll check in again at dinner time, but got to start back on the trail again now.
I want to know more about this man.
I just finished setting up camp on the outskirts of a large clearing underneath some of the surrounding trees, and am in the process of cooking dinner right now. Figured I'd make an entry while I wait, you know. First off, wanted to say that I made good progress today. My goal for today was the Evanston campsite, which is located pretty close to where I actually set up camp. I didn't set up at the campsite itself, though, due to some obnoxious teens, college people, you know, partying over in that area. Jeez, it's almost like the high school drama never actually stopped after we graduated. Anyway, though, I should be able to make it to Deerhorde City by the middle of the 4th day if things continue to go well.
Now it's fucking too expensive.
I don't anticipate being back on here until tomorrow morning, but I'll be sure to record any thoughts of mine that need to be memorialized. Until next time.
That was so far tape 1.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it builds up as it gets going.
I better do this right now.
Apologies if we aren't talking much. It's just taking in the audio, you know.
It's nice.
Mm.
All right, let's go for tape 2.
He sounds like he be a cool guy to chill out with, you know.
Yeah. It's cool. So far, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
This is tape 2, recorded in 1989.
Can't believe it's already morning. I had a good night's sleep last night, but I always feel like I'm a lighter sleeper when I'm away from home for some reason. Anyway, I just finished up eating breakfast a few minutes ago, and I'm currently looking at the trail maps to determine where I need to be at various parts of the day today. From the looks of things, I should be stopping for lunch somewhere around the Abington campsite, which is actually fairly close to the river I had seen yesterday afternoon. And should be setting up camp close to the Old Hickory campsite, which is on the outskirts of a forest near the Pinewood Glades, which looks really beautiful from the photos I was looking at before I left. As for the trail itself, it seems to be much hillier and challenging than the trail I had traversed yesterday, since the upcoming stretch of trail does enter the more mountainous parts of the Appalachia. This should lead to a lot of nicer views, though, provided the weather and the trees don't obscure too much of it. Looks like it'll be a mostly sunny day today, though, if the sky above is anything to go by, so I'll be sure to make note of any noteworthy views I encounter. Going to get geared up and head out onto the trail now, but I'll check in at lunchtime or before then if anything interesting happens between now and then. Alright, just arrived at the Abington campsite at approximately 1:30 p.m. and I'm getting ready to prepare lunch in a bit. I figured I'd give an update while I get all that ready to save time. The first part of the hike today went pretty well overall, though I almost slipped and fell navigating a particularly steep uphill part of the trail about an hour after I had left the Evanston campsite this morning. And the trail followed the river's contours for the most part and saw a couple of fairly nice views while walking along the river. However, none of them were as good as the one from yesterday afternoon. Though I have to say that the sunrise over the mountains did make the view more fantastic than they would have if I had seen them in the afternoon, of course. The number of people on the part of the trail I just hiked has dropped down considerably from yesterday. Though I admit you don't typically get too many day hikers this far out onto the trail. The next trailhead is more than a day's walk from here anyway, so this part of the trail doesn't see too much traffic other than backpackers like me. I can actually be somewhat at peace and look around at nature as I walk along the trail now. Which was the main reason I'm out here doing this in the first place, you know. Alright, I'll end this here for now since lunch is almost finished cooking and I kind of want to eat quickly and get back out on the trail. Since I am a little behind schedule and would like to make up for some lost time. See you later. I'm back and I just set foot in the old Hickory campsite at about 6:40 p.m. if my watch is accurate. A little later than expected, but not by any crazy amount or anything. I'll go ahead and get dinner started while I finish this entry. So after I left the Abington campsite, the trail was still fairly hilly and steep in places, but it wasn't anything close to what the terrain was when I nearly slipped and fell earlier today. Didn't really get a whole lot of nice views on the river or the mountains on this stretch of the trail, since there were more trees blocking the view of things than the maps I reviewed had led me to believe. No big deal really, as long as I get to see and make note of the really great views coming up around Overleaf Peak. Supposedly you can see for miles from the top of it, and many folks have used that peak to propose to their significant others and whatnot. So if it's that picturesque, I really got something to look forward to later. I didn't encounter a whole lot of people on the stretch of trail between the Abington and Old Hickory campsites. As I mentioned earlier, that's not entirely surprising, since there isn't any trailheads along the particular stretch, and that would reduce the number of day hikers on that part to almost nobody, unless you're moving along at a decent clip with no backpack or anything. Anyway, another good day out on the trail today, despite me almost taking another nasty fall earlier. Can't wait to see what kinds of things and views I'll see in the last 2 days of my journey here. I'll be back on in case something comes to mind, but until then, peace out.
Peace out.
Okay, so
Poor guy keeps falling down.
really weird sound a few seconds ago. And I wanted to get this on record so I can try and determine what it is when I get back home.
Okay, so now he's hearing something going on at night.
Yeah,
What in the
that
fuck?
That doesn't sound like any animal I've ever seen or heard of before. I know that animals can make some unusual sounds when they're doing mating calls or whatever.
Something weird is in
That sounds
Appalachia.
just so unnatural and freaky sounding to me. I don't know what that is or how far away it is. I hope it doesn't come any closer to the campsite. I really don't want to know what the... Alright, I'm just going to end this here for now, because I don't know what that thing is. A very acute hearing or something. And I'd rather not be this thing's late night snack. Bye.
I wonder what
This
those-
I like. This builds suspense. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
I am intrigued in what's going to happen next, you know?
Now we're at the halfway mark with Tommy Parsons' little logs.
Very poor choice of words.
Hopefully he didn't get caught by animals and got chewed the fuck up. Hang on, we're doing these in order. Take 3. What is it?
Didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to last night. Not sure if it was the fear of whatever that thing was last night or something else entirely. But I feel a lot more lethargic now than I was feeling yesterday morning. I already finished my breakfast and I honestly probably would have missed making an entry here if I hadn't noticed my recorder poking out of my bag as I was putting everything away. It's also a bit chilly this morning compared to what the temperatures were for the past 2 days. However, I recall that a cold front was supposed to move into the area today. So that would explain the lower temperatures and the cloud cover I'm seeing at the moment. It'll be nice to have lower temperatures for once since the afternoons got pretty sweltering at times. And I think I'll have more energy on the trail now that the sun isn't constantly beating me into submission. I was looking at the trail maps to determine where to stop for lunch, water, and whatnot. And it seems that I should arrive at the Ridgeview campsite at about 1:15 p.m. and I'll arrive at the Moore campsite at about 7 p.m.
Oh, that's me. I'm
what I'll
sorry.
be
That was
shooting
my
for
phone.
today. I gotta get going now, though, if I hope to make it to the locations in time. So I'll be ending this entry here, and we'll report back with an update when I stop for lunch or something worth documenting happens. Okay, it's been about 2 hours since I left the old Hickory campsite, and I've noticed some strange things as I've been walking along. First of all, I have not seen a single other person hiking or backpacking on the trail other than myself today. While the absence of day hikers was to be expected, the fact that I have not seen another backpacker at all during this time is a little concerning to me. Especially since this is the time of the year most people go out to hike and backpack before the temperatures become unbearable during the summer months. Granted, I tend to like being alone while I walk in nature, but I still would like to see at least one or two other people every so often in case I need to get help in the middle of this Appalachian wilderness. Speaking of wilderness, take a listen at this. Yeah, that's the other weird thing I've noticed a little while ago. Nature is absolutely dead silent right now. No insects buzzing, no birds chirping, no deer or other animals rustling somewhere. Nothing. It's actually kind of unnerving, really, since I'm here partially to indulge in the natural world. And nature being dead silent sounds anything but natural to me. I'll return with another update at lunch. Hopefully nature becomes a little more alive between now and then. I'm currently prepping lunch at the Ridgeview campsite, although I actually almost completely missed it because of the lack of signage indicating its location to hikers. It's also looking more dilapidated than the previous campsites I've encountered. Although the maintenance of these campsites and shelters have been known to be somewhat spotty from time to time, still I can't help if it's just me not thinking straight like usual, the atmosphere throwing off my mood, or something else going on with me for me to just completely bypass a place I had planned to stop at for lunch. Nature has remained really silent since I ended my last entry, though I have heard some distant noises about 10 minutes before I arrived at Ridgeview campsite. They weren't the same kinds of sounds I heard last night, but they still didn't sound like any kind of animal sound I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what's going on between the lack of anybody else on the trail and these other weird things going on, but it's starting to creep me out quite a bit, and I don't really want to stay in one spot for too long, lest something undesirable happens to me. So, on that note, I'm going to finish cooking lunch, eat, and get out as soon as possible. I hope I'm just being paranoid or something, but I don't like the feelings I'm getting right now. Okay, I'm probably way more tired than I thought I was, but I could have sworn I saw something moving through the trees just now. I'm thinking it's just me moving my head too fast, and that's making me see big things moving out my peripheral vision. But with all the other weirdness that's been going on since this morning, I'm not sure what to think anymore.
Find his way out. I mean, he's deep in the wilderness.
I think I'm just going to hurry towards the Moore campsite now, so I can just set up camp, eat dinner, and just go straight to sleep before the sun sets. I really don't want to be awake at night with all this crap going on around me. As for the whole sightseeing thing, I only really care about the views of the top Overlook Peak anymore. I had wanted to get a look at some of the other views this section of the Pinewood Trail had to offer, but I don't feel comfortable standing around unnecessarily at the moment. I'm currently inside my tent at the Moore campsite. I've already eaten dinner and everything despite me being 2 hours ahead of schedule. I'm trying to get some sleep right now, but yeah, I'm not really succeeding at that. I'm starting to hear some similar noises to what I was hearing last night, and I'm just doing really anything I can to help me get some rest, since I think my lack of adequate rest last night is affecting my mind in some way, and I want to compensate for that by getting extra rest tonight. I won't be back until tomorrow morning because I really need the rest tonight, right now. Good night, everyone.
Alright, now on to tape 4. Things are starting to actually pick up. I'm starting to get scared for Tommy.
Yeah, it's not going good for him.
Let me look up what would happen. What was What's the description of these? Let me take a look. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me take a look at some of the descriptions that I saved. All right, May 1989.
Well, I finally got some decent rest last night, and I actually feel pretty darn good this morning. I think my head was just playing tricks on me yesterday, since I don't feel any of the paranoia and stress that I had taken over me yesterday. Missed out on some halfway decent views yesterday in my panic, but I think some of the trees in those spots obscured the best part of those views anyway. So it probably wouldn't have been the best use of my time to stop for them, independent of all that. I'm finishing up breakfast here in a few moments, and I'll be headed out to finish my trip afterwards. I should reach the top of the Overlook Peak at around noon today, and will arrive in Deerhorn City an hour or so after that. Despite the events that took place yesterday, I had a pretty good trip in all. Got to see some pretty cool natural vistas, and got to decompress my mind a bit before heading out to college in the fall. The recordings I made will definitely help make this trip a memorable one, and something worth reflecting on years after the trip is over. Nature's still pretty quiet at the moment, but I suspect that to be more so because of where I've set up camp than anything else. I think things will liven up as I set out onto the trail one last final time. I'm now ascending the slope of Overlook Peak as I'm speaking. I heard the views are absolutely killer at the top, so I'm definitely excited to see what lies in wait for me up there. 3 days of hiking in the Appalachian wilderness has led up to this. Let's hope it's as awesome as people say it is. Oh no. This isn't right. This isn't right. Okay, I don't have a way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. Deerhorn City is gone. It is straight up gone. I had a clear view of everything at the top of Overlook Peak, and I couldn't see any sign of civilization for miles in any direction.
Oh, Jesus.
Currently running down the trail in the direction of where Deerhorn City should have been, in the hopes of finding anyone that can help me find out what the is happening here. The sounds I've been hearing earlier are starting to pick up a bit too. And I'm actually becoming very scared about everything that has happened since yesterday. I hope I'm just going blind. I'm not looking hard enough for Deerhorn City from the peak. But I have a feeling that everything that's happening right now is not normal, and that I could be in very real danger from whatever is making those creepy noises. I'm running towards Deerhorn City right now. I'm hoping my parents are there so I can get the out of here. I really don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, Jesus. It's starting to get tense.
My worst fears have come to pass. Currently standing where Deerhorn City was supposed to be. Standing where Deerhorn Community Park should be, in fact. I see nothing but forest as far as the eye can see. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. How does an entire city just up and vanish like this? Not only that, but how come there's an entire forest where a sizable town once was? Teleportation isn't something that can happen. So what happened to it during the course of half a week? I've also seen no other person on the trail at all today. I can't even begin to make sense of that in light of what I saw earlier. I'm going to try and figure something out over lunch, because I generally do not know what to do. I'm scared beyond belief. Night fell about an hour or so ago, and I just don't know what to do at this point. It's hard to come up with any logical explanation or course of action, because the situation I'm in is just anything but logical, really. I'll try to think of something I can do as I try to get some sleep tonight, but I can't help but think of my parents right now. Definitely worry sick about me right now. Not knowing their one and only son is trapped in this Lovecraftian nightmare world. And that there's nothing anyone can do. There's nothing anyone can do to get out.
Tommy's breaking down. He's fucking scared.
Yeah.
Shit, I be too.
I mean, he's in an area where a city should be.
I'm going to get off. I need to think about things. Pray that I can get out of this abysmal situation.
It's worth noting that in the description of these were pretty much found in modern day and have not been withered, because this guy went missing at 89.
And he went missing where the city was, if I'm correct?
He went to where a city was, but it's just not there anymore.
Shit, man,
Something
this is
is
getting
going-
like into Mirage territory.
Either something happened that slipped him into some sort of time-space fucking bullshit, or something is fucking with him.
I gotta light it instant. This is stressing me.
Okay, tape 5. We're almost done with the tapes. Or at least the audio tapes of Tommy Parsons.
There we go. Let's put in some energy into the room. Okay. We got success. Alright, play that shit.
It's already playing.
Alright, I did some thinking last night, and although everything man-made has vanished to who knows where, the overall terrain and natural features of everything is the same as before. That being said, I'm considering hiking up a neighboring mountain peak to overlook Peak, Mount Stanley, to get a better lay of the land and see if there's anything that stands out, and try to come up with a plan from there. I luckily packed some spare breakfast in case my trip took an extra day to complete. But if I can't find anyone here soon, starvation is going to be a serious threat if I don't scavenge from the wilderness around me. Oh, and you may hear my teeth rattling a bit. That's because last night the temperatures dropped a ton and it is now snowing outside. Snowing. In mid-May. I don't even know what to even think of that.
This is seriously fucked up. If you're getting snow in May and even in Appalachia.
For below freezing temperatures.
I don't think they even experienced
So
snow
this is
in
going
May
to
during
be
that time.
problematic if I don't
It
find a way
happened
out
on
of
my
this place
boyfriend's
soon.
birthday when he was born.
I'm heading towards Mount Stanley now. Hopefully I can find something here that can help me determine my next steps. Literally and figuratively. Even in the face of danger, I can still muster up some humor. Keeps me from going insane, really. So I'm not going to complain.
Another entry.
I would have checked in before reaching the top of Mount Stanley, so as to save battery power in this thing. But I found some things actually, that are just beyond explanation. In front of me is a clearing filled with a bunch of various backpacks and knapsacks scattered about, along with an assortment of other items strewn amongst the packs.
Oh God.
I'm going to go through some of these
People
now
missing.
to see if I can scavenge food and other items.
And Tommy's about to be the next
make
one.
my supplies last longer. Alright, this is the weirdest thing I've seen since all this began. This backpack and the items contained within it seem to be from the 18th century or something. Because the food and the items in there look nothing like anything that's used in 1989. There's also a flintlock muzzle loading rifle near the
Looks
pack
like he
as well.
slipped into a
Although I don't see any
time-space
ammo for it
fucking
in
abnormality.
any of the nearby packs, and even if there was an ammo for it, I'm not familiar enough with it to actually use it to defend myself. This pack is way smaller than the last one, and I honestly would have skipped over it had it not contained a bag of what looks like trail mix and a device with a Macintosh logo on it. Although I was not aware Macintosh made handheld products until now. It seems to have a glass screen on it and several buttons on the side. Let me see what it does. Oh. I've never heard of Macintosh releasing a handheld product like this.
He somehow got a fucking iPhone. Found a fucking iPhone.
Says I can't swipe to unlock it.
Oh my
Does it mean
god.
like?
How?
Oh, there we go.
It's seriously confirming that somehow there is some sort of time-space abnormality here.
This might have
it slipped into the past and the future, because he talked about seeing a flint-rock rifle
how to get out of here.
and old stuff, and then next to it, he found a backpack with trail mix and an iPhone.
Back up Mount Stanley afterwards.
Something happened here, and it's some sort of time-space distortion.
That would be of use to me. Got enough food to last me for a few days at least. Some extra blankets, clothes, and gloves from a warrant, and the handheld Macintosh device from the other small pack. I've also snagged a .357 revolver that was next to one of the trees on the outskirts of the clearing. I guess it was from some hunting party that got wrapped up in all of this at some point.
Right.
Isn't much, but at least I have some way to defend myself from
people from the past, present,
whatever is out there.
A little abnormality.
I haven't seen anyone or anything living since my third day out here. But I'm not convinced I'm alone out here, given how horrendous those things out there sound. I'm nearing the top of Mount Stanley now, and I should be able to get a better picture of what's going on when I reach the top. The view seems mostly clear. No trees obscuring the view in any direction. But who knows what I'll see when I reach the top. Alright, I'm at the top of the mountain now. And looking around up here, I don't see anything but snow-covered treetops and mountains as far as I can see. So it doesn't look like any human presence is to be found anywhere near where I am. I say human because I do see a silhouette of some creature towering over the trees in the far distance, and see the trees across the river moving and swaying a bit, as if a group of animals were moving through them. So I guess I'm not actually alone out here, but I hope to not encounter that giant creature or a group of creatures in the forest anytime soon, or ever. I'm going to go off to the side of the mountain and rest in a small flat area that I found while ascending to the peak. Going to eat a little something and figure out what to do next. Maybe I'll try and get into that Macintosh handheld thing as I go to sleep or something.
Now comes the last tape that we'll be able to be heard of from Tommy Parsons. This is really tense. So, you think I'm right? He somehow slipped into some sort of space.
Somehow, not only just time, but like weather and shit. It's just acting bonkers.
Some space-time distortion bullshit?
Yeah. Something's not right. Maybe aliens? Shit, I mean,
Tape
I always
6,
jump to aliens.
No
but
recording date.
some kind of Bermuda Triangle thing, maybe?
I've been walking along
obviously
the river for several days now.
I'll tell you guys a story afterwards.
We ran out 2 days
It reminds
ago,
me of something,
but I
this whole
noticed
thing.
Something else weird about this place. Time doesn't seem to pass normally here. I haven't been hungry or thirsty at all since I last ate 2 days ago. Also, the date on the Macintosh handheld hasn't advanced past the April 29th date at all since I picked it up all that while ago. My watch hasn't moved hands either since then, too. And the days are just blending into one another for me. I can swear I hear something stalking me in the woods near the river as I walk along it. Honestly, don't even know why I keep walking along the river anyway. Perhaps
the iPhone
it's
hasn't
some vain
moved.
hope that at least somewhere that will
stopped.
give me answers as to what this place is and why I'm
Really
here.
fucking weird.
Honestly, don't
There's
mind if
creatures
whatever
around us
this thing
probably
following me
distorting the
kills
fuck
me.
out of this.
I know I won't.
There's gotta be something going on.
I know I won't see my parents, my old friends, or even I won't even see my world again. I'm all out of ideas on what to do. If you don't hear any more entries from me from this point forward, if anyone ever listens to this, you'll know what happened.
Well, it'll take about fucking 31 years for anybody to find us.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me or not, but I think I spot a somewhat small building at the corner of the river. I've been walking along for God knows how long. and a lake that the river empties into. I'm going to try and cross the river to get there, although that may not be an easy task since the river's not narrow in this particular area. There does seem to be some rather thick ice in the narrower position of the river, though, so I'll try crossing the river there. I've made it across the river. Now on towards the building. Going to hurry because those creepy ass sounds are coming back. And I know for a fact I'm being followed at this point.
Oh shit.
That was close. What is this building? What is an office building doing all the way out in this area? There's absolutely no one here, and the place looks like it has been abandoned for quite some time. I'm trying to find any documents that can explain what this building is and, more importantly, what this weird world I'm stumbled into is.
A building in the middle of fucking nowhere. And a place where there's time and space is just
Exploration report. The vast research outpost, Romeo Bravo. Department of United States Department of Anomalies. I never heard of this governmental agency in my life. But everything looks so official. Too official to be fake. And what's the vast? Is it this realm I stumbled into, or...
Uh-oh.
Oh, they found a way in here. I can take all these papers with me. I'm just trying to find a way out. Oh, gosh. Oh,
This was the last known recording of Tommy Parsons acquired by the Minerva Alliance. His ultimate fate remains unknown at this time. If you or anyone you know is in possession of an audio cassette tape with anyone that sounds like Tommy Parsons, contact Minerva personnel immediately. Thank you for your cooperation. Well,
jeez.
Shit.
That was a mental trip and a half.
Yeah. Just a guy who, from 1989, just came upon some weird time-space bullshit. Where apparently people from the 18th century and from 2020 went through and fucking came up missing and shit.
It reminds me, I've actually watched shit like this before. There are people that have claims to have stumbled in what they're called time rips or time slips. And people end up going into these little pockets of time and being in another part of time. There's one I remember somebody fell into, and there was a house from like the 1800s or something. And then when they came back, they were like, where'd the fucking house go? There's also one, it's kind of been debunked, but it's just an interesting story about how this guy ended up crashing his car out in the desert somewhere. I feel like I've told you this before, Gonzo. But there's this guy, he ended up crashing somewhere, or no, was taking his dog out, and somehow he got into another alternate reality of America, and he found he was found by this guy, and the technology has not passed since the 80s. People still use tape cassettes because all the money funding, according to the guy that he met, was going into time travel by the government. And he found a cassette tape that contains all Beatles songs, and it was something, I forget the name of it, but I remember one of them was something called Swamp Jamboree. And it was just the Beatles never broke up and John Lennon never died.
I've heard about such a thing, but I'm waiting
but people debunked it as different mashups of songs.
Yeah, that's
but he went by a pen name. It was really interesting. I don't know. It just reminded me of those things. I love shit like that and the aliens and crap like that. So that was kind of interesting to me, or jog those memories.
All right, we got 3 more videos. They're unrelated to Tommy Parsons because we concluded that. One's an unusual ad council PSA from 1998. This one's going to be dealing with a disease.
This delivery. Oh.
Whoa, I like that.
All across America, people get together with friends and family to spend time with one another and share some of life's most treasured moments. From holiday gatherings of family to hangouts with friends, these are just some of the occasions that will create memories that will last a lifetime. However, there's a small yet powerful menace that can bring everything to an end.
Oh.
Just like that. While there isn't anything you can do to stop
Oh,
this
God.
menace from striking, what you can do is make as many memories of those you care about as possible. Because the regret of not spending enough time with them and not getting to do the things you wanted with them hurts long after
Oh,
they
Jesus,
have passed.
no.
So spend time with someone you care for today. You may not have another moment to spare.
You never know when it will happen.
That just transitioned from you never know what will happen to.
And that was the Jones theme of Inside Edition. I recognize that shit anywhere.
That was Entertainment Tonight, I think.
No, wait, that was Inside Edition, because...
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah. Now for a video that's essentially from the universe that brought us Tremors. From the California Seismic Safety Commission.
Ooh, reminds me of Contingency.
Quaking and shaking, how to protect you and your family from earthquakes caused by, apparently, huge-ass earthworms. They're a pretty common occurrence in California, no duh. They have the potential to devastate our communities if we do not prepare for them. This quick infomercial reel will give you all the information you need to prepare for any earthquakes that may occur in your area. So, what's an earthquake? Should be pretty obvious.
Tectonic plates.
Vibrations of the Earth's surface caused by propagating pressure waves produced by the release of energy within Earth's lithosphere. The sudden movement of tectonic plates along fault planes is the most commonly known cause of earthquakes due to the release of energy stored within the plates as they attempt to move past each other. They can result from other causes as well and are helpful to keep in mind and be aware of. They include, but not limited to, the landslides, mining blasts, nuclear tests, subterranean creatures.
Here we go!
So, how are they measured? Throughout California, geological survey stations record seismic activity at various locations. This activity is plotted on a seismograph that plots the magnitude of the ground velocity over time for a given location. However, earthquakes can be measured by the energy release as well, measured by the Richter scale, depending on maximum amplitude and the location at which a seismograph took place. A reference table for various magnitude earthquakes and their characteristics are provided in a supplemental documents you receive prior to the presentation. You can also ask your presenter for further information following this presentation. Now for the protective measures. I bet there's none. They can happen anytime and anywhere. Knowing what to do when one occurs will depend on your location and circumstances. Because indoor environments are commonplace for many, the following should be... I'm trying to shorten this, but I can't. I'm fucking it up. Step 1. Drop to your knees to make yourself a smaller target for any objects that can fall. Take cover underneath a desk or table to shield yourself from falling objects, and none are available, cover your neck with your arms near an interior wall. Hold on to the desk or table you're sheltered under. Be prepared to move with your shelter. Remain silent, no matter what you may see or hear. They will know if you are where you are if you don't.
Uh-oh.
It is normal to experience feelings of fear and anxiety when a burrower worms
What?
Become their prey.
Loose lips. Safety slips.
Creepy house in the middle of nowhere.
Whoa!
Ah!
Tremors! Thank you for watching this. Any questions about any topics you've seen today can be directed to your presenter or the nearest Seismic Safety Commission's office.
Yeah, I have a question. What the fuck was that?
That was
I like
a
how
burrow
slightly
worm.
crooked all the text is. That's wild.
And finally, the last one. New Comstocks, Community Choice 1997. From an area in Tennessee that's isolated but is well off. I wonder why. This is one that's also just as culty. You're watching Valley 3 WNCS LP.
Wow.
Christmas edition.
Yeah, I love Christmas.
Special
Oh
program.
God, no! Here we go again. No, I
And then
forgot.
Community Hour. Now for the special programming.
How the Yeti killed Mama.
All right. The following program is broadcasted at the request of the new Comstock City Council. Community's Choice 1997, part of the new Comstock Day festivities. So, welcome. Although most of the new Comstock Day festivities are now over, the most important activity is the only moments away, the new Comstock Community's Choice event. And this event is to crown the winners from today's various contests as well as decide on matters that will impact the town for the next year. While in-person participation is preferable, this program allows those unable to attend the ability to participate via telephone, with the program airing concurrently with the in-person event. Participating in this manner assumes you agree to the rules and regulations of this year's event. This is to ensure the voting process goes smooth. It will go online in a few moments. Be patient while the system is configured. And I got a knock on the door. Hold on. Incoming!
I guess the system wants to equate himself with Gonzo.
Call this number now. Be possessed immediately.
I wonder who was at Gonzo's door.
Probably one of those spider things no one has looked.
Issue 1.
Let's see. Best dish at the cookout competition. Drunken Yardbird.
3.
The Dover Family Restaurant.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, this is live
Issue
voting.
2, yeah. Indicate which art piece was the best in the Community Arts and Crafts Showcase. Birth of a Town, Mountain Peak of Sunset, Recycle Man, New Comstock Then and Now.
Recycle Man.
New Comstock Then and Now wins. Issue 3. Indicate which finalists performed the best in the New Comstock Beauty Pageant.
Fuck Bianca.
Oh, fuck! And I realize there's a storm near me now.
Uh-oh.
The spider coming to get you.
Select one candidate for the title of Bestower of Honor.
Watch out, Gonzo, if you end up getting an iPhone that hasn't come out yet.
Alright. Alright, come on. This is about to get weirder. I know it. One candidate for the title of Receiver of Honor.
Matt Hayes, duh.
Oh, Jeff Gibson is going to be it. And it gone green. One tool to sacrifice the Receiver of Honor with.
A sword.
Hatchet. Nah, I changed my mind to daggers.
Yep.
Yeah.
But swords are honorable.
Here we go.
Daggers are cool.
One organ to extract from the Receiver of Honor. The kidneys, heart, lungs, or stomach.
I mean, everybody's on a wait list here. We can't all get what we want.
It's the lungs.
Man, there's plenty of people in this town voting for this shit.
Why is it turning green, Gonzo?
One of the Receiver of Honor's personal items to serve as an offering.
Fuck that Rolex, bro.
I want an awards
Family
trophy.
photo, probably.
The wedding band.
What the fuck am I gonna do with the damn ring? All I can do is pawn it off. We get half of its value.
Indicate whether or not you accept Alizareth as the savior of our town and that he leads us to prosperity.
I'm gonna pick neither.
Oh, that 2% is not gonna go well.
Nope, I guess we're gonna die.
Indicate whether or not you will serve Alizareth in any way he deserves you from this point forward.
No! Oh, fuck. Bug. Oh.
Connect to the live feed.
Please.
I like that transition.
I am highly concerned.
Thank you for your participation. May Alizareth's blessings be upon you.
Oh, God!
What? Was that a dude on the left? Okay. Why is it green?
Now
why is it
weather at
nuclear
8
Bob Ross?
and community hour, and then signing off.
And we're gonna paint these happy little nukes.
Happy little nuclear tree.
All jokes aside, that was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a Twitter that also brings into other stuff that's not on the YouTube channel.
Ooh, show spill.
All right. I'll just
sound
link
so
it
upset.
to you guys and in the description of the video, so that way you can take a look at it yourself. I personally was fucking creeped out by it.
Ditto.
It actually, I was worried that you guys would be bored during the Tommy Parsons tapes, but
The way that it was done was very intriguing. It felt like I was listening to like an audio drama, and I liked it. And it felt real. The time slip, however, did throw me in for a loop.
yeah, that was something.
Ricky, do you want to put your thoughts in?
Yeah. Ricky, are you there?
I'm out of it. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
I'm just drowsy today. No, I'm here. My mind's been drifting.
Okay.
Well, what are your thoughts about this?
Well, I have a question. Were those audio things linked to these ones that we just watched?
No. Here's the thing. The Minerva Lines is just a collection of the stuff that happens all around, and that they're not tied to a story. It's just something weird fucking happened. We're looking into this shit. This is what we ended up finding. I don't see any sort of connections with any of these stories. These are just weird anomalies that they just collected and cataloged, and that's it.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's different.
well, it doesn't feel like it's connected. I feel like it is, but it's like its own separate universe within it. If that makes any sense.
Yes. Yeah, I gotcha.
So yeah, go Minerva team. Where do they get the Minerva Alliance name anyway? Because like all I think of is that cartoon.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that as well.
So if you're watching this in the premiere, let us know in the comments or in the chat. Where did the Minerva Alliance name come from? How did that got inspired? If any of you guys or gals or whatever are there, let us know.
This also applies to anybody who just missed the premiere but catches it afterwards.
Hopefully you like this new approach to it versus the other ones.
And let's see. All right, I'm going to stop recording here. Alazareth? Alistair? Aziraphale? Well, let's call the whole thing off.